Let's invest some. Yeah, for now, let's invest that for our magic, just purely because it would be nice to get going with magic. We've got one landmark, is it? I don't know. Maybe. We don't have much money. Let's end the turn. There's two major battles that I didn't pay any attention to, unfortunately. Avenwood joins Son and Eve. News travel first appears that Avenwood has joined in an elven alliance with Son Eve and further extended goodwill towards mankind. Yay! Cirasil has simultaneously been isolated, its blood war against the humans effectively contained. I will accept non-aggression pacts. I don't even know who the bloody hell that was with, but I will accept them. Troops waiting, they will go in here. This is our expansionist army. So Ferrocar, there was a battle. Looks like that was the humans taking part of Cor Villard. Don't even know who that is. And looks like the dwarves won that one there. Yeah. Oh no. No, they didn't. Looks like the dwarves won this one here. No. No, they didn't. Alright. Maybe I shouldn't have allied with my dwarf brothers. Seems like it was a bad idea. Alright. This time, we are playing a defensive battle. And interestingly, the only place they can come in is here. So, with that in mind... That's interesting. Wait, are these the only places we can place our guys? Yes, okay. He will need to be further up forward. Okay, that's interesting. So he's going to kind of like pour through this area here. Alright. They got a siege tower. Okay, so plan... is retreat to the hills for now. Get our crossbowmen forward. Like our earth mage up as well. I'd like to take him to the center, but I can't. We're going to have to seriously... Can he take the center? Yeah, he can. You go to there. You go to there. Crossbowman up on there. Keep going. Okay, so with that done, This seems to me to be a better defensive position because I can get my archers and guys up on those mountains, and I think that's going to be the decisive factor. Ow. Luckily their advancing kind of army is not doing that well. Just out of range as well, that's a shame. But that will do for now. Don't think there's any point in those. Who else do we have? We have to worry about that suicide bomber. So suicide, attacking destroys this unit. This unit has +4 attack, +4 defense versus enemy fortifications, and ignores zone of control for purposes of movement. Alright. Should I attack these guys? I will get less, yeah. There we go, I'll get less damage on them, and then we will hold position. So yeah, these guys are doing very badly with their attack, basically. Well, I guess we'll just bombard them with everything we can. Now, question. Yes, answer is yes. Question and answer is answered. There we go, we're going to pull those forward. Gives them a little less leeway in outflanking us, I believe, and it's not the worst idea I've ever had. Yeah. Okay. Defensively, I'm in a great position, so I'm not going to push things, except for when it comes to things like that, because pushing things like that, I feel like that go there is a better idea, and then our Earth Mage is going to toddle about a little bit. Oh, that mounted range. They've got 6 turns remaining, so... Well, they're running like hell. I don't even know what the freaking Earth Mage guy does. As soon as they come near, they're just getting wrecked by my archers / artillery. I guess that's where the decision to not attack's coming from, but it just means they're going to get rinsed out and run away. I'm not going to pursue them. I don't need to defeat them to win, so there's no reason to pursue them. They're stuck in this bottleneck. Basically, as soon as they step out of this little bottleneck here, I can hit them with my artillery. And that's what's happening. I mean, this is the Hill Shaman. They're broken. And if they move in to attack any of these, I've got support all over the place, so they're screwed. They got 1 turn remaining. See, as soon as they move up, they get wrecked. It's a nice position to be in. And from what I know, these dwarves are very defensive anyway, so the choke point is deadly. Yeah, it's a nice choke point. And we won. We lost one set of dwarves. That's just because the enemy army, I guess, surprised us. Although I'm not sure about that, to be honest. They lost 4. $960 warlords. We could use a warlord. Let's put him there. Dwarven infantry has received medal. Resilient, 50% chance to take half damage, or unit's ability to damage. Yeah, let's get +1 attack. Heroes become legendary. So either Caravaneer. For the remainder of your turn, all units you control may travel over road at half movement cost. For every road hex that thus travelled, that unit heals 2 life. Or skip your next turn, choose 1 human unit your enemy controls. That unit retreats. I don't think we're going to fight humans. However, it's very possible we will. So, yeah, we will accept non-aggression from almost anyone. However, we will not accept peace from guys who just attacked us. Also, I feel like we should get some more men if we can. So, I don't know what the Earth Mages do. They're Archer, Race Dwarf, +1 Discipline in Hill or Mountain, -2 Discipline in Old Forest, Elite Unit, 4 Elite Units of each type at one time. More brittle versus ranged attacks, okay. What do we need for these? We need the art and the crafts. There's no cavalry and there's very few units, is there? This is one of the things that we need. 1 beer, okay. So I'd love a clay golem. We need 1 alchemy. So let's see who has alchemy in the diplomacy. Let's see who has alchemy who likes us. Evangard, Ravengard, Cyril, Malador, Sonaneve. Maybe Sonaneve will trade with us for beer. So, Sonaneve. There they are. We would like wine. I thought I wanted beer. Well, let's see. We could trade some gems, maybe. Probably decline. Probably accept. Send offer. I guess beer or wine is the same thing, apparently. Not to dwarves. Outbreak of Plague in Ferrascar. Okay. Yeah, it definitely seems very basic in certain aspects, this game. But again, it literally only just came out early access. Early access can excuse... Alright. Early access can, in my opinion, excuse problems games has in early access, like kind of gaps in gameplay and stuff like that. But yep. I should have moved the frontliners back. To be honest, I didn't think about that. That was stupid. It's more worth having them there. A little bit annoying, but what are you going to do? Of course, you need to move as well, sir. They're doing better this time. However, that should be better. And we'll move these guys forward a little bit. Okay. That's bad. That's bad. We need that flank's not good, basically. And they're not going to want to come out that chokehold again. The choke point thing. So we'll move them there, them there, them there. These guys can form like a little, add to the shield wall basically, but they're not going to do much. And I don't think any of these guys can fire or anything. Oh, they can. And there we go. That freaking flank, Jesus. They're broken, they're gonna run anyway. I'd like a couple more dwarves just for this flank here, but don't really have it, unfortunately. Ah, I could have shot them before with those guys. Well, let's just hold it here and hopefully they'll charge in a little bit at least. Oh, they're broken. I don't think they're gonna move in. They got 5 turns and it doesn't look like they're moving. And these guys can go here. Yep. So that's my Earth Mage attacking them there, I guess. And there we go, broke them. That's them basically dead again. Yeah, they're broken. I honestly, like, I know I would do differently in this situation. Like, I'd gather them up and move them all quickly. But this hill range is ridiculous. Like, if you're not dwarves, you're going to get screwed on this hill range. Just purely by the frickin' ballistas. But, you know, what are you going to do? Like, attacking one by one like this just isn't going to do much. So I can pretty much break their army. You see, like, yeah, there you go. That one got broken. And they're retreating again. Dem Orcs, yo. Dem Orcs. Sweet. Contraband? What's that? From the Azure Isles. I guess we'll say yes. I don't know what contraband. Yeah, sure. We're not using our gems really at the moment anyway, so. So what we want to make is, we can't make the you lack the resources. What do we lack? Alchemy. I thought I traded alchemy. No, I didn't. I traded beer. What the hell did I trade beer for? Was it the Axemen? It was. I guess that wine doesn't count as... Well, that's fucking annoying. I need to trade for that alchemy. Let's find that alchemy, shall we? Alchemy, alchemy, alchemy. What does this do? There's wine. I was looking at wine, not beer. My god, I'm a giant moron. Like, very clearly. So... I guess Sonniv is the one to go for again. We'll get an alchemy. We would like alchemy. That's what I wanted to trade originally, and they won't trade it. Fuck. The problem is that every time they attack, they will almost always get one unit killed. Not true. I was being a moron last time. Oh, we don't have anyone to send.